Hello everyone and welcome to another LEGO Star Wars review. Today we're going to take a look at some sets from the 2015 range of LEGO Star Wars products, and over the course of my next couple of videos we're going to focus on Series 2 of the Microfighters range. Now if you've seen any of my previous reviews on some of these sets, you'll know I'm a huge fan of the Microfighters concept. What I really like about these sets are the fact that they scale down and stylize some of the most iconic vehicles from the Star Wars saga. And despite being scaled down and very stylized, they do retain a sense of screen accuracy. Some of the details and design elements from some of those vehicles are still evident in these miniature ships, and again the concept of this line is really good, and I'm really happy that LEGO decided to bring it back for a second series. Now the two sets that I'm going to give you a look at are from the prequel trilogy, from episode 2 and 3 respectively, and in the first review we're going to take a look at this set. This is of course set number 75076, and it's the Republic Gunship with Clone Pilot. Now this is an awesome looking set. If you've been watching my channel for any amount of time, you'll know I'm a huge fan of the Clone Forces, the Republic Army, and the Republic Gunships are amongst some of my favourite vehicles from the Star Wars universe, so I'm really happy to have this one in my collection. Any interpretation of a gunship is a plus in my book, and this set certainly doesn't disappoint. Really cool vehicle, and a very nice minifigure as well. Now this set currently retails for $8.99, as do the rest of the Microfighters in the range, and this particular set does consist of 105 pieces. So for the money you get a really nice substantial build, and as always with LEGO, the finished product is fantastic. So really impressed with this one, and I'd highly recommend you add it to your collection if you are a Clone fan. Now before I get into the nitty gritty of this review, I do want to give a big thanks and a shout out to the guys over at Norton & Co and the LEGO Group who were kind enough to supply this and many other sets for a review. Thanks to those guys, we'll be giving you a look at the vast majority of the 2015 LEGO Star Wars sets, and yes, that does include sets from The Force Awakens, which will hopefully be hitting shelves in September. So plenty to look forward to from LEGO. But as I said, in the meantime we're going to take a look at this set. Now this is of course the box that this one comes in, and as you can see there's some stunning artwork on the front of the box. As you can see, you've got the Republic Gunship in action on Geonosian with some really cool action going on there. And if we come around the back, we do have an image of the solitary feature that this vehicle has, as well as a couple of the other sets available in the range. Now one Microfighter that I'm really looking forward to picking up is the Imperial Attack Walker. That is a real popular one from this line, I think. The design of that one, very cool indeed, and I can't wait to pick it up. In my next review, as I said, we'll be taking a look at more prequel ships. So coming up next, we'll be taking a look at the ARC 170 from Revenge of the Sith. So that's another one to look forward to as well. As you can see just above those sets, there is an image or an advertisement for the LEGO Star Wars Microfighters app, which is currently available on the App Store and on Google Play. Now I have this one myself. It cost around 79 pence, I think, something like that, which is a ridiculous price in a good way. Really fun game to play. You know, if you don't want to collect the Microfighters physically, you can do so digitally through the app. Completing levels unlocks different Microfighters, and it's a really fun game. If you're a fan of Space Invaders or any classic games like that, then I think you'll really enjoy Microfighters. So head over to the App Store or Google Play to download that, and once again there'll be a link in the video description where you can do so. Not only that, but there'll be a link down below as well where you can purchase this one from the online LEGO store, and in the run up to May the 4th I believe that they'll be running some very cool promotions to celebrate International Star Wars Day, so do keep your eyes peeled for some of those. So, onto the set itself. Let's put the box aside and take a look at this awesome little vehicle. And here it is. As you can see, awesome design. Not only because it's a Republic Gunship, but because the way that LEGO have done this one is very good indeed. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of the review, despite the scaled down and stylized nature of some of these vehicles, a lot of the design elements from the much larger versions are definitely evident. So with the Republic Gunship, for example, you've got the turrets on the tops, you've got the wings that are adjusted at the angle like so. You've even got clear studs on the wingtips and on the side of the vehicle to represent the ball turrets that we see on the gunships. So really nice little subtle touches like that really set this one off. Now, as you'll have seen from the image on the back of the box, this one does have one single solitary feature, and those are flick-fire missiles, which are located on the wingtips. Flick-fire missiles have become sort of the norm with most LEGO sets, so I'm sure you all know how these work. Just give them a tap at the back and they'll fire out. One really cool design feature that I like about this one is the fact that you've got the Republic cog symbol on the side of the vehicle as well, and you've also got the shape and iconic design of the Republic Gunship itself evident throughout this vehicle, even down to the little antennas at the front to replicate those guns, which is really cool. Now, obviously, this vehicle does come with one minifigure, and in this case, it's the Phase 1 clone pilot. Now, this is a repacked figure. I believe he was first released as part of the 2013 Republic Gunship set. This is an awesome figure to have included. Really happy to have another one in the collection. Awesome looking design to this one. I love the printed details that LEGO placed on this guy. Obviously, you've got all the chest apparatus and armour printed on the torso and on the legs. You've got those yellow markings and Imperial symbols, or Republic symbols, sorry, obviously to indicate that this guy is a pilot. If you remove the helmet, underneath we've got the regular clone trooper head with the very battle-hardened and menacing look on his face. And obviously, in his hand, we do have a small blaster pistol, so if you don't want to have this guy flying through the skies in the Republic Gunship, you can have him take part in a ground assault with the rest of your clone troops. So an awesome little minifigure, and really does complete the Republic Gunship microfighter nicely. Obviously there's seating area there in the centre of the vehicle for him to sit. Just looks really cool, and this is definitely a winner in my book. In my opinion, Series 2 of the Microfighters is far superior to the first series. Don't get me wrong, in the first series we did see really iconic ships such as the Millennium Falcon and the X-Wing, but I don't know, just some of the designs on some of these Series 2 vehicles just look absolutely awesome, and I can't wait to share more of them with you. As I said, in my next review we'll be taking a look at the ARC 170 Starfighter, and hopefully somewhere down the line we'll be taking a look at the AT-AT Walker as well. So plenty of these little things to look forward to, and once again, if you want to pick any of these up for yourself, be sure to hit the link in the video description. So that's going to do it for this review, once again, on the LEGO Star Wars Microfighters, Republic Gunship and Clone Pilot. Once again, set number 75076. Definitely a worthy purchase and a great addition to any clone army. So that's going to do it for this review, and I hope you'll join me for my next one. So until then, as always, thank you for watching, keep collecting, and may the Force be with you.